Raider Reaction is for mature audiences only. So if you can't stand the heat, stay away from the fire. Hector Hernandez on the guitar, ladies and gentlemen.
It's another beautiful day to be a Raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you come back. Why? Because it's time. It's time to bring the...
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Where is that, might you ask? Well, in case you're new, you haven't been in this neck of the woods before, let me give you some simple directions. It's just down the street, past the house with the boarded up windows. Make sure you stop at the corner and ask my man Joe. He's a gentleman and a scholar, as well as a man of commerce. Slip him the right thing, he'll point you in the right direction. You're gonna take a right and then a left. And as you're strolling down the street, you're gonna pass a deep, dark, creepy ass alley to your right. As you stroll by it, a cool breeze chills you to the skeletal core. Is it the autumn wind? You goddamn right. should you venture down that deep, dark alley? Well, of course you should, because what you'll find at the end is a little place that we like to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction, and this is our Monday breakdown. Vent session, bitch session, get it off your chest session, whatever you need it to be session, that's what it's going to be. Because tonight, we're going to shoot a little more from the hip, and tomorrow night, we'll get a little more detailed with the Raider Nation Report as I do every Tuesday. But tonight I kind of wanted to come in without a script. Without really a plan. And I just thought I would let my emotions carry the show tonight. Because I've had such mixed emotions today. I mean, you all seen my immediate reaction after the game, directly after the game last night. Which was probably somewhat similar to a lot of yours. A lot of questions. What's up, New Zealand in the house? Whys, whats, wheres, hows? How did we get here? Why is this happening? Where did we go wrong? We all have a lot of questions right now. A lot of questions. But I want to start. I've went in on Derek Carr. And the mistakes that he's made that have cost us games this season. I've went down that road. But when a team is sitting at 1-4, you're one of the worst teams in the NFL. Where else do you look besides the top? Now, my personal friends, my inner circle, Prime, those that know me really, really well personally, know my true feelings on John Gruden. And the coming back in this season. A lot of you know how I felt when the news broke that we're following the page and we're watching the show in the off season. I wasn't happy. Listen, it's not a secret to anybody that knows me how I felt about John Gruden after he left the Raiders, what happened, and him coming back, or the thought of him even coming back. Quite frankly, it disgusted me. I didn't watch Monday Night Football. I couldn't stand the man's voice, and if I did watch it, it was typically on mute, or I would have the Raiders call on while I watched the game. Because the only time I would watch Monday Night Football, when Gruden called it, was if a Raider game was on. I blame Gruden and his gutless play calling for the Tuck Rule game as much as I blame the Tuck Rule. John Gruden only got a championship because of Monty Kiffin and Tony Dungy's defense. And look at what he did after that 1 year. Look in the history of the NFL. Did it work for the Redskins when they brought back Joe Gibbs? Did it work many, many times before that with other head coaches that found previous glory? And then every other team after that tries to capture it in a bottle. Did it work for every other team that tried to bring Bill Parcells in after he got it done with the Giants? No. Can you even put John Gruden anywhere near the category of Bill Parcells anyway? So let's look at the real history of it. Let's look at the real history, because everybody wants to live in the stats. And the stats don't lie. His first 2 years as a Raider was 8-8. Went 12-4 in 2000. 10-6 in the year of the Tuck. Won the Super Bowl the next year against us. And then pretty much after that only really had one good season. He's barely over a 500 coach. Historically, only 5-4 in the playoffs. So if we're going to stand around and point the finger at Derek Carr, do you see the same John Gruden walking up and down the sidelines that you seen the last time? I'm missing a little of the fire out of the old Chucky. Listen, when you're 1-4, there's blame to go around for everybody. Everybody grab a piece. Get you some. Amari Cooper, you get you some. Defense, you get you some. Kicker, who can't make a fucking kick from the mid-50 range, you get you some too. Oh, there's something wrong with DC. Don't think he ain't getting him some of the blame. 3rd and 8, and you throw a fucking 2-yard slant with a 2-step drop when all you needed was a first down to win the game against the Donkeys. Throw an interception against the Fish on first down when you never throw a ball in a tight coverage. You throw it out of the end zone, you huddle up and go again on second. The bad interception in the end zone, just that we just saw yesterday, you're throwing back across the field. Everybody knows that. Not to do that. So I start to ask questions when you see, because listen, it's a simple thing. It's a simple thing. These guys are paid a lot of money to represent this franchise and this brand on the field. And frankly, they're doing a shitty fucking job of it. Period. Listen, I spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of love supporting this team. Just like everybody else. And at some point, I would like that reciprocated by some success put on the fucking football field. Is that too much to ask? That's your only fucking job. You're in the business of winning football games. That's it. Period. Point blank. You are in the professional business of winning football games. And right now, we're among the shittiest that do it. So, take that piece of shit and roll it in sugar all you want. Sugarcoat that shit all you want. But, take a bite of it, I don't care how much sugar you put on it. It's still shit. I've been rooting for this team my entire fucking life. And I'm going to keep rooting. But at some point, you have to stop and stand back and say, what the fuck are you guys doing? What the fuck are you guys doing? At some point, you have to ask, do we keep changing shit every other fucking year? Do we keep changing systems? Keep changing schemes? Keep changing coordinators? Keep changing coaches? When are we is this the continuity we're gonna finally get? Just because we signed John Gruden to a 10-year deal, do we honestly think he's gonna stay till he's 65? Do you believe that? Because I don't believe that. Because shit changes in the NFL like people change fucking socks. So, at some point, you've got to start asking, what the fuck? And right now, we're 1-4. And there's no reason we should be 1-4. There's not. This is a talented football team with a talented coaching staff, there's no reason this team should look like this. Explain in 2016 why Carr was so good. I will explain in 2016. Go back and look at 2016. How many close games were won in the fourth quarter? The same close games that we're losing this year. The same close games that were lost last year. Ask yourself, if we're going into 2019 and we come out of 2019 with a shit-ass schedule too, what was 2016 other than an anomaly? I hope that's not the case, but you have to start saying it. It's worse. We're 1+ season removed. 1+ season removed. He had the killer in him. Does he still have it? I don't know. Am I saying he doesn't? No. I'm not saying it's left. But these are questions you now start to have to ask. When you're looking at the 5th year of a quarterback who has 0 playoff wins, who's really not had that big signature, big game win in his career. He's put up nice stats and has a mediocre record. And he's a nice guy. That's what you got. He's a nice guy. He's a good Christian. He's a good family man. And he's got good stats. But right now, he's got 0 playoff wins when a lot of young quarterbacks have them. With what I would say, less talent. So we will see. We will see. We will see. This game, to me, in London, is gigantic. This is huge. This game against the bitch pigeons in London. It's gigantic. Gigantic. If we don't win this game, we're on a downward spiral right down the toilet in 2018. We will be 1-5. Going into a bye week, not even knowing who the fuck we are. So this is a huge week. How does the team respond after what has happened thus far? We've got 2 rookie tackles going. Miller's got a grade 2 MCL sprain, that's just fabulous. I don't know why we're still not targeting Amari Cooper. He was hardly not targeted at all. I still, how many plays did I get to see Doug Martin again this week? Like, seriously, can we just not see Doug Martin on the field anymore? Please? I mean, it's every time the ball goes nowhere. We might as well just walk up, take the snap, and just throw it in the fucking ground if you're just going to give it to Doug Martin. It's a waste. It's a waste. I blame Carr as well, but somebody's calling those plays. Somebody's saying pass it on first down. Somebody's calling those plays. When you are 1-4, there's plenty of blame to go around. Plenty of blame to go around. Oh, come on now. Come on now, Chucky. Don't put your head in the sand now. We all said before the offseason that Olsen was nothing but a figurehead offensive coordinator. Chucky's going to be calling the offense. He's going to be nothing more than just basically a hybrid quarterback coach. That Chucky's calling the plays. So we know goddamn well Gruden is involved in all of the offensive scheme. I don't buy that for a second. So he takes some blame in this as well. When you're 1-4, everybody gets some blame. Everybody. Especially the head coach that's overseeing and putting it all together. And if you're going to throw it on first down and you don't have it, oh, Chucky, I'm just breaking your balls. Don't get excited now. It's, man. Throw the ball away. Throw the ball away. There is, Mark. Go back and watch the game tape from this last game. Every time Carr scrambled, there were several times he had a chance to make the first down. Instead of making the first down, he'll slide or he'll run out of bounds. That's true. The proof is on the tape. Go watch the last couple games. Derek Carr will not put himself in any way, shape, or form in unnecessary harm's way. Absolutely not. He won't do it. He won't do it. But a lot of other great quarterbacks wouldn't either. So, do we ask these questions if we're sitting at 4-1? If we're sitting at 3-2? Probably not. But this is what happens when you're a 1-4 football team after 5 weeks. Is everybody starts questioning everything. Everything. Like I said, I was going to come into this show. I don't have a script. I don't have my screens up, nothing. I just wanted to sit here and kind of go from my raw emotions on the whole deal. Listen, I'm no more of a fan than anybody else. Just because I'm some jackass that sits here on a show several nights a week. It makes me no more. I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. But here's the thing. I dedicate a lot of time to the Oakland Raiders and the franchise. They're not paying me. I dedicate my time, my effort, my money. You know, my fucking house is decorated. My living room's decorated. I got shrines all over my house to this fucking team. I spent tens of thousands of fucking dollars supporting this team, hours and hours put into a show and a page and a brand and everything to support this fucking team. And you know what? At some point, I just have to sit back and be like, you know what? When the fuck are you going to give it back? When am I going to get any of that back? Like, any fucking time soon. Because I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of walking into work Monday morning and I'm like, hey man, how about your Raiders? I'm fucking sick of it. And I'm sure a lot of other people are sick of it as well. At some point, somebody has to answer for the shit-ass product we're putting on the field. Some point. Somewhere along the line. Your fucking sole job as an entity is to win football games. And if you are bad at that, then you got to fix something somewhere. If it ain't the owner, it ain't the GM, the coach, the quarterback. Man. Somewhere. Listen, 2 years ago, there was a glimpse of hope. And we all seen it. We all felt it. It was that shimmering light that we've been waiting so long through such a dark, dark time. We seen it, man. 2016 was like that ray of hope that we'd been waiting to see for so long. It was, and then it just, as quick as it was there, it was fucking gone. It was gone. And now, and we're sitting here. We don't even want to remember what it was like before that. But now we're having to start to think about it again like, fuck, man. We can't go back. We've come so far. How can this team not score points with the freaking squad that we have? We have a talented team. I do not understand it. We hardly give Marshawn the ball this last game. We just couldn't get anything going. No targets to Amari Cooper. Just it was just, the offense was bad. It was just bad. I don't know what to say, man. This had the, I could see the story. I could see the story that could be written for us this season. To be that team, I could see the story. But man, it's getting faint and off in the distance. Because it's looking like this year's story is going to be for somebody else. And that's unfortunate. Because it should have been a silver and black story. Maybe next year. This year ain't over yet, man. It ain't over yet. I'm not ready to throw dirt on nothing. I don't throw dirt on us until we're mathematically, numerically freaking eliminated. I don't throw dirt on nothing. Because in sports, miracles happen every day. Every goddamn day, and that's the beauty of sports. So I will throw dirt on nobody. I will believe in the power of teamwork and the power of will of men to get it done. That is something that can get one win can create such momentum in sports. It's insane. You get a couple wins in a row, and then all of a sudden, guys are joking around, guys are loose, they're playing different. Just everything changes. The entire juju mojo changes. So we just got to look at this one game right now. The Rain City Bitch Pigeons are waiting in London. We have to win this game and go into the bye at 2-4. We have to. I mean, we've already, with what the Chiefs are doing, we're already about out of the AFC West race already. We're in the wild card hunt now. So that's what we got to look at. That's the reality. That's the reality. That's what we got to look at. We're in the wild card hunt. Unfortunately, we haven't made it to our bye yet, but We'll see. It's a must win. The season is on the line. Week 6. It is an absolute must win. You cannot come home. Listen. Don't even come the fuck home if you lose. Stay the fuck over there. For a couple weeks. Don't come back. Just stay the fuck there. If you guys lose. Fly back before the next game. We don't want to see you for a fucking week or so. You just stay the fuck over there. That's about how we're going to feel if you lose. Like, listen, fuckers, miss your flight. Well, go put a backpack on and go walk the fucking Alps or something. Go find yourself. Because if you lose and you're 1-5 after losing to the fucking bitch pigeons on fucking European soil, you need to go find something. Because that will be unacceptable. So, we will see. We will see. Now, make sure you join me tomorrow night. Same Raider time. Same Raider channel. For a solid hour of everything Silver and Black, where I will actually have a script, a plan, and we will get into all the news. That is Silver and Black. Like I said tonight, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I labored with it all day about what I wanted to do on tonight's show. You know, I already have the rest of the week laid out. You know, Prime's on Wednesday. Captain's not going to be here. Maybe he's over in London. So we'll be doing, we're getting ready, you know, Thursday for the London game. And, you know, so tonight was just kind of I just had so many questions. I just wanted to throw them out there. Because I know you're all asking them too. And they're tough questions to ask. Because this is the team that we love. To question your coach sucks. To question the quarterback that you want to be your franchise sucks. To question the wide receiver when your son rocks his fucking jersey sucks. The whole thing sucks. And it sucks because we give a shit. Because we're fanatics. We're fans. That's what fans short for. It's fanatic. When our team loses on Sunday, we give a shit. It affects our mood. You're happy or elated when they win. Kind of depresses you a little bit. You're in the dumps a little when they lose. Pisses you off. It's because you give a shit. Because you're a fanatic. A fan. It's because we give a shit. I will be right back here tomorrow for the Raider Nation Report. A solid hour with everything Silver and Black with yours truly. Thank you for joining me. One and all, new and old, our band of pirates. We always appreciate it. I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation!